Are you still hesitant entering your trades when your system gives you signal? Do you get paralyzed after a series of losses? Is your judgment to call a trade impaired by the memory of that latest losing streak? If that is you, then a component of fear is affecting the way you trade the markets. And after all the time you've dedicated to this endeavor, you just simply owe it to yourself to get to the bottom of it and address this issue. Because of the way our brains have been wired over history, we tend to seek security over risk. We tend to magnify the number of times negative thoughts overcome positive ones. That's just the way it is, unless of course you train to think and act differently in order to avoid the constant activation of your primitive portion of the brain. Fear can take many forms in trading. It can originate from the anticipation of thinking you will be losing money, of disappointing someone if you don't perform as expected, trading too large a size, fear of not being good enough, fear of making a mistake, you name it. You need to pinpoint what exactly it is that you're afraid of, how bad that's affecting your bottom line results, but most importantly, how can we tackle these issues? First tip, engage in the present by simply noticing what's unfolding instead of overthinking. Meditation can come a long way and make a tremendous difference in quieting your mind, in quieting your wild jaw, and promoting the ability to detect when is it that an element of fear is hindering your trading. Second tip, building new neural pathways in your brain through the repetition of a direct affirmation that you write down a few times per day. That can also help tremendously. You could write down, for example, "It is like me to trade the markets without fear or tension. By trading without fear or tension, I allow myself to participate in a statistically backed winning strategy." What this does is to reinforce your self-image about who you are when trading the markets. Third tip, reverse engineer fear by identifying and channeling the negative connotations of fear as an energy so that it can permute to lift you up instead of bringing you down. Now, how do you achieve this? By transforming it into a vehicle that will help you push beyond your boundaries, working extra hard, building more skills, which leads you to your fear of inaction far exceeding the fear of failure, hence taking more action to avoid inaction. If you want to truly stop being a victim of your own shortcomings, weaknesses, or confusions that lead to fear, the only way forward is to change your perception around risk and fear. The quote in trading, "Fortune favors the bold," should be a great reminder that in life, risk is an inherited part of living, especially when trading. So embrace it for what it is.